You've seen the picture of the criminal justice system showcased on some of your favorite TV shows. As our next guest would probably agree, unlike most of those shows, cases typically don't get resolved in under an hour. Attorney Corky Goldstein is here to explain what to do if you find yourself needing a criminal defense attorney. Okay, first of all, let's hope nobody in our audience watching right now finds themselves in this situation. Don't disappoint me, audience. But, first of all, when you take on cases, how do you personally, sir, defend somebody who maybe you believe is guilty?
Well, the issue really is this. First of all, everybody has to be presumed innocent until they are in fact convicted or plead. And the other thing is, many people are charged, for example, with aggravated assault. I'm giving that as an example.
Yeah.
And really, it wouldn't have been an aggravated assault when everything comes out. Maybe there was a self-defense, or maybe it was just a simple assault. So our job as criminal defense lawyers is to make sure there's a level playing field and that the result is as close to what really happened.
So maybe you're not always arguing that, hey, nothing happened at all, but you're arguing maybe what the level of it was.
Right, and maybe there was a legal defense to what took place, and maybe all the facts have to come out. So if it's a jury trial, or if it's a bench trial with just a judge, or if it's a plea agreement to discuss it with the district attorney or the U.S. attorney, that we get the fairest result possible.
Now, there are indeed cases when folks are charged with something and they have nothing to do with it at all, whether it's those folks or somebody who maybe, was up to a little no good. How do they go about contacting an attorney? What should they know? Like, what should they be looking for?
Well, it's a great question. Many people put more time in picking an appliance for their kitchen than they do for picking the attorney. And number one, the most important decision anybody ever makes in any kind of a case, and particularly a criminal case, is who's going to advocate for them. That will follow the process. And I think today there are so many ways. People can use the internet, people can go to all other kinds of ways, and they can talk to people, they can talk to other people in the field, talk to lawyers, talk to criminal defense lawyers, and get a good feel for it, and even interview, maybe if you have 2 or 3 lawyers, and then make a decision who really fits well with you and who you think is really going to be a passionate advocate for you.
And that person is going to be with you for quite a long haul. I mean, like we alluded to on TV, you watch it happen like this, but as a reporter who used to cover court trials, so many times different hearings get postponed. Like, how long does it take really to go to trial?
Well, it depends. Many cases never get that far. If it's really going to be a jury trial, it could take at least a year, maybe over a year. If it's going to be a bench trial, which is just before a judge, maybe it's going to be a year or 8 months. If it's going to be a plea agreement, maybe it'll be something less. But it takes a long time from the time someone is investigated, arrested, until the end. So time frame really depends on the case and all the things that are involved, and depending on the defense attorney to make sure all the facts are gotten.
What should somebody do if they are preparing for trial? What should they be doing?
Well, the first thing they should do is not try and represent themselves even when they pick an attorney. If I had a dental problem, I don't try and fix my own teeth. I go to a dentist. Now, I'm not saying whatever the lawyer says, but since you've chosen the right lawyer, listen to your lawyer, take the instructions that the lawyer gives you on what to do in the case, and if you have some concepts or ideas that you want the lawyer to look at or things, that's what you should do. But the best way to prepare is be honest with your lawyer.
Good, very good. Good advice. Thanks, Corky, for being with us on the show today. We'll be right back with more Good Day PA.